Hi and welcome back to another episode of EV Exclusive. I'm Nina and today we're in beautiful Whistler, British Columbia. We're an hour and a half from Vancouver and we're in an area called Stonebridge, just perched above Alta Lake. We are going to check out a stunning home. The stats on it are 6-bedroom, 10-bathroom, 8,700 square feet of interior space, and it's situated on a 7.625 acre lot for ultimate privacy. The list price is $39 million and it's listed by Maggie Thornhill, so thank you very much to her and her team. And with that, let's have a look. We're excited to have a special guest today, Mike Sebian, who actually built this home. So Mike, are you ready to start the tour?
Let's go.
Okay. So Mike, we're gonna jump right into it. Tell me about this blue corridor. It looks like the sky.
Well, this is one of my favorite parts of the house because it separates the garage and the approach to the house to this beautiful courtyard in behind that features the mountains and the trees. This was supposed to be a very simple metal panel with a glass roof, and the clients were worried that there wasn't enough color in the home. So I made the suggestion to the architect that we could use the same colors on the oculus and reproduce it to also look like the blue sky. And the idea was, on a cloudy day, which we have plenty of in Whistler because of the snow, you would approach the house and it would feel like a sunny experience. And then you move out into the green courtyard.
It's like a juxtaposition, the blue, the green, the amazing contrast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that was a big part of the client's request, to have a flat green courtyard and some place to bring everybody together, a focal point.
It's like a cocoon that hugs you.
Correct. And I have to give tremendous credit to Boll & Swinsky Jackson. They were able to capture all the points around the valley with all the different view angles that this house has and focus it on this courtyard. And that's been very successful.
Yeah.
And it just gave them this sense of community and focal point, and the introduction of the curving roof was really a big part of that.
Right, yeah, just stunning. Maybe we can go inside and you can tell me a little bit about this showstopper of a staircase.
I'd be happy to.
Okay. So Mike, maybe before we talk about the stairs, you can tell me a little bit more about the build.
Okay. The client hired a company called Boll & Swinsky Jackson out of Seattle to do this design. Now, they're famous for designing Apple stores all over the world, and they took on this residential project with the idea of capturing the viewpoints, meeting the client's needs, but also doing something very special. Our client was an engineer by trade. He loved pushing design ideas like the roof edge or these stainless steel columns with very detailed connections, and something like the stairwell, which quite frankly was a challenge for us to build. It's also one of the show points of the house.
Absolutely, it's amazing. And I heard this is sort of meant to replicate like a piano.
Correct. The idea was to have something very light and very fine carrying the stairs. Now, stairwells are supposed to carry a lot of people for a wedding photo, or be really strong if there's some sort of movements. Seismically, we had to meet a bunch of requirements. And so the idea was to hang it from the ceiling, but tension it all the way to the floor down below. And it's very successful in combining the ceiling elements through the floating stair and grounding it down to the basement. And that's literally what we did. We had to put 400 pounds of tension into each cable.
Wow.
So that it would stay taut and be crisp. And of course, making it on a curve was even more challenging.
I can imagine. So Mike, I understand that it took about 4 years to build.
This was a complicated project. There was a lot of people involved. The structural engineer obviously had a lot of constraints as far as seismic requirements, but also the level of excitement that the client wanted out of the building. And this is not an easy structure to put together in daytime, nighttime, snow time, rain time. So we worked for 4 years.
Wow.
It was challenging, but also very rewarding.
And what about the roof? I heard that was also a challenge.
So the roof was meant to look like a project that Boll & Swinsky Jackson had done in California called Creekside Residence, which is gorgeous. It's one of my favorite projects besides this one that they've done. The zinc edge folds over and it creates this nice thin line. Well, unfortunately, that wouldn't have worked in our climate. So I did some research on wing design. The client definitely was pushing towards a very thin line, so was the architect. And I came up with this idea of using stainless steel blades with a spline in the middle to allow for the thermal expansion. 10 years on, it looks like the day we put it up. And I think it's been a huge success. It's one of the things that defines the curving nature of the courtyard, but also gives you glimpses as you're approaching from the outside what the level of architecture is around this home. One of the other things that was really exciting to work on was the pool.
I can imagine.
Now, when we first got to site, we were supposed to blow up different parts of this rock and angle the pool in a slightly different angle. And I found this giant blob of stone in one of the blasts, and I phoned Dave Miller from BCJ and Robert Miller, and I said, guys, we can't lose this piece of stone. And literally from a photograph, they agreed. So we shifted the angle of the pool.
Wow.
And we created this special drilling pattern so that we could hang this thing 40 feet off a cliff. And when you're at the end of the pool, you're 40 feet in the air and you're sitting in a pile of water.
Wow.
It won Pool of the Year, I think 3 years ago.
Incredible. Yeah, a true engineering feat.
It was, it was. And my daughter was the first one in.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so it was a very rewarding aspect of the house.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike, for your expertise. We still have a lot of house to tour, so I want to say thank you for joining us today.
It was a ton of fun. Thank you for sharing this with me and with your viewers.
Thank you. Okay, let's go inside. So we're on the main level. We're greeted by this beautiful bronze door frame. We have incorporated bench seating here to put on your shoes as soon as you come in, and this beautiful hallway. It's actually curved and it's also sloped. And just to touch on what Mike had mentioned about the staircase, he talked a little bit more about the architecture of it, but design-wise, it was inspired by Kangakuma, this Japanese architect. The owners had seen a similar type of product in Japan, but it was made out of bamboo. So they had to change the material and make it a little bit more suitable for Whistler life. And this is actually material that comes from yachts. So typically they use it for yacht making. It looks like it's floating on air. On my left is the mudroom. It has access to the garage, and there's more incorporated bench seating there, as well as individual storage lockers, so everybody can have their own space to put away their ski equipment or what have you. And then there is also a powder bathroom with a stunning countertop. It's all one piece stone, all incorporated, and it looks like a Gocha designer droplet. As we make our way into the living room, the first thing that catches your eye is this incredible fireplace. I'll come and stand next to it just so you get depth perception of actually how big it is. So it goes up 40 feet and it looks like a skylight at the top, but it's actually a glass tower, and the house really flirts with you as you are approaching it. So as I was driving up Stonebridge, you can actually see this glass peak from the drive up. So it's kind of a theme of the house. You get little peekaboo views here and there of something very exquisite. Gorgeous living room, all these organic materials. We have a cantilevered terrace that juts out, and you have this stunning view of the trees and the mountains. And another feature I wanted to talk to you about is all this beautiful custom fir that we're going to see throughout the home. There's actually a story behind it. The owner purchased 50 Douglas fir trees from a storm that happened in Stanley Park in Vancouver around December 2006. So they're all reclaimed, and now they make up part of this incredible home. We're going to make our way to the dining room. There is formal seating here for at least 12 people. Throughout the home, you'll see various custom light fixtures. This one I am obsessed with. It's from Germany, and the designer who made it actually came to Whistler and put it together. It took approximately a week. It's made with lich papier. Do you like that pronunciation? Lich paper. And it's what Japanese lanterns are made of. We have an incredible indoor-outdoor flow, views of Alta Lake, and there are 2 more cantilevered terraces that jut out towards the trees. And another incredible feature, there's so many in this house, but we have concrete floors, and then they transition to pieces of walnut, and then it will go to concrete again. So I've never seen that before. Usually it's just one flooring throughout. And then before we head to the kitchen, I just also wanted to tell you that this is actually an elevator. So very discreet, very elegant. You wouldn't even know that there's an elevator behind here. If you want to separate the dining and the kitchen, there is a pocket door that slides out. There's also some very smart storage ideas. And we have a double Miele oven combo on my right. And also this is another really smart hidden pantry. So I love the fact that there's no handle or anything. You wouldn't even know that that is a pantry. Your classic Sub-Zero fridge. So full fridge and 2 fridge drawers, and then freezer on this side and 2 more freezer drawers below. Lots of drawers beneath the countertop. Classic white kitchen. Another interesting feature are these appliance stations. So this one's for coffee. I'm gonna close that because I believe it's on a timer, so the light goes on and then actually makes your coffee. And we see throughout the home a lot of simplicity, and then once in a while a pop of color, like this stunning, I'd say it's purple, La Cornue oven from France. So we have 5 burners and a griddle. It's amazing, classic oven. And then just behind me here, we have some more bar seating, and then a more informal sort of, I would say probably more of a breakfast or lunch area. And of course, it does not skip a beat because we have amazing views, and actually views of the pool from here as well. Just off the kitchen, we have this cozy family area. So perfect for watching television, starting a fire in the winter time. And I learned something new today. This inner courtyard was inspired by the Fibonacci sequence, which is the golden ratio in, I guess, the design and architectural world. It creates a sense of harmony that your subconscious mind is attracted to. So I can definitely vouch for that because it really does give this incredible sense of harmony. Since we are on the main floor, the guest suite is also on this level, so let's go and check that out now. So now we're in the separate suite. It could be a nanny suite for your friends to stay or family. It's just under 1,000 square feet, so really good size, and the same quality finishings throughout. We still have the concrete and the walnut flooring. This is metal board form shelving here, and then we've got little dining for 4. We could throw a couple more chairs at the end, but of course, you know, most of the main meals are going to be happening in the home. We've got television and your seating area. I love this blue chair, just adds a little bit of fun into the space. And then we enter into a kitchen, which is a gorgeous bright kitchen. Got bar seating on this side. And then we even have a wolf range in the guest house, so very special. 4-burner, you've got your coffee maker, lots of cabinetry. And then this, I believe, is the, another Miele oven. And then we make our way down the hall. This door leads to the garage. We can't show it to you because it's full of storage right now, but it's actually one of 2 garages, more cabinetry and storage. And then just to my left is the guest suite, the bedroom. There's sensor lights, so they actually come on. You have your own full walk-in closet and a really beautiful bathroom with a tub so you can relax and at the end of the day. Queen size bed, incredible views here, and I really like this linear window as well. And then just to the other side here is actually another bathroom. So there's 2 bathrooms in the guest suite. So this one has a shower and a floating toilet. And then I think that pretty much wraps up the main floor. So now we're gonna head upstairs. So upstairs on the upper level, we have 1,066 square feet. This is where the elevator arrives. So nice and discreet. We walk into the home office. There's also this fur door if we want to close off to downstairs for complete privacy. And what a space to have your home office. We have custom cabinetry here, as well as incredible mountain views of peak to peak, Alta Lake. And this really interesting feature we haven't seen before. We can open it up or close it. So it really kind of seals off the room. We have an amazing deck. I would say it's probably about 25 feet, and you just really feel one with nature. We head this way to the primary bedroom. And just to my left, we have the ensuite bathroom. It smells wonderful in here. This is a Japanese-inspired bathtub, so it smells like cedar and eucalyptus, very zen in here. Gorgeous shower, amazing shower head, and then we have the shampoo insert as well as your heated towel rack, heated floors, radiant floors throughout as well. And we have a water closet with a pretty high-tech toilet bidet combo and ample storage, which again is very discreet and all tucked away, and a floating double vanity sink. This primary bedroom is what dreams are made of. We probably have 18-foot ceilings, I would say. Pocket door here for privacy, as well as another sliding door on this side where we have a complete dressing room with a deck actually, and a walk-in closet. And then we make our way into this room. It's very serene. This headboard is not obviously your standard headboard. It goes right up to the ceiling, and it's supposed to replicate a Japanese daybed with the curves, so it's designed that way, again, inspired by Kengakuma, and the most breathtaking views. So on the lower level, we have 3,778 square feet. A very cool feature of the lower level is this wine room. I'm gonna step right into the spotlight because we have this oculus with the sun shining directly down in here, which creates really playful lighting and a pop of color because the inside of it is painted red. It's obviously temperature controlled in here. Beautiful curvature as well with these steel beams and a sink here. So I guess you can kind of try wine, and if you don't like it, give it a little swoosh, spit it out. Don't want to drink too much. This is the recreational room, the games room where the family can gather and watch TV. I like how these black sliding doors close so you can cover the television and it's nice and discreet. You have a pool table, more fir millwork here, and then it goes on the ceiling as well, and it's beautifully curved. So behind here, you would never guess this, but the mechanical room is just behind this door. I won't get into too much detail about it, but it does have everything very well organized, and hot water tanks, furnaces. It is a geothermal system throughout the home. And then on my left here, we have this panel of, you'd think it's probably closets, but actually this is a fridge. And then this opens up to a wet bar. You have a sink and plugins there. And then we have more storage. And this door, I just thought it was a panel, but it actually leads to a bedroom. On our way, there's a full bathroom to my left. There's a heated towel rack, floating toilet, and a linen closet just over here. We make our way into the room. So really spacious and bright, beautiful tree-lined views from this bedroom. And one of the things that this home has throughout are actually motorized blinds, and in this case, custom curtains. So here we go. Love seeing that. And let's head over to the other side. Look at the size of this door. It's beautiful. This is the second bedroom downstairs, and on the right we have a powder bathroom. It has a separate shower and bathtub, another floating toilet, as well as a vanity. And then as we make our way down, this is the walk-in closet. Again, you can barely see it. I love the black paint here. And a full-size, bright, open bedroom with a queen-size bed and amazing views of the mountain, and you can actually see Alta Lake from here. As we make our way down the hallway, there's a bookshelf to my left, and then this whole stairwell. So the stairs are actually made of basalt stone. It's curved, and there's a collection of views. You get these little snippets of trees and the rugged terrain outside. To my left, we have a full bedroom with a walk-in closet and an ensuite and views of the mountains. And then there is an elevator here, of course. And as we make our way down here, we have a full laundry room with side-by-side melee and a sink. And then this is the fourth bedroom on the lower level. It does have its own full bathroom, and what makes this room really special is not only do you see the mountains and the trees, but you have a gorgeous view of the infinity pool. So I imagine just waking up in the morning and heading outside for your morning swim. We make our way into the full gym. So everything, you could possibly want here for equipment, views, and this is actually more storage. So all the sound system is here. What a great space to work out. And then it comes with a spa, of course. The tile work in this spa is incredible. Can you imagine? They're so tiny that somebody probably had to cut every single little piece and match it perfectly. So kudos to whoever did that. It's absolutely amazing. This bathroom is curved. And also, I just think about the details like this vanity. It's actually curved. So I don't know who built this, how it was put in, but it had to be custom made because of the curved lines. And another interesting feature is we have 2 bathrooms here. So you couldn't even tell that they're, water closets, but this one is all custom gold leaf. So we have a gold water closet as well as a platinum closet here. So I guess it just depends on your mood. And then we make our way out this door. So here we have a covered area, obviously in Whistler, very convenient, so you can use this jetted hot tub all year round. We have another Oculus feature. So I would imagine at certain times of the day or of the year that you'd have light shining down onto the hot tub. Again, we have this ceiling painted blue for a pop of color and to make it look like the sky. And on my left, there's another fireplace, lounge chairs to enjoy the incredible view, and the pool. So this pool is approximately 82 feet long. About 40 feet of it is actually cantilevered over the mountain. So again, kudos to Mike and his team and everybody that designed this. It is heated. It does have a cover as well that with a little turn of a key opens and closes. Let's take this in. So the realtor in me is thinking about how much this house would cost to build in today's world in 2022, because of course we're faced with inflation and we're also faced with supply chain issues right now. So I'm thinking it would be at least $3,000 a square foot, but probably even a little bit more due to the quality and craftsmanship of the materials used in this home. And probably when they built it, again, this is just a guess, but I'm thinking it was probably closer to about $1,900. So that's just some of my real estate 2 cents in there. And that's a wrap from sunny Whistler, BC. A big thank you to Maggie Thornhill from Engel & Volkers Whistler for the opportunity. Her information and more details on the property will be below. Also, a special thank you to Max and Alicia for helping us organize. We love getting in to see these astonishing properties, and we hope you do as well. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, tell us what was your favorite part, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you'll be notified on our next video. Ciao and have an amazing day. And this actually leads you to a bedroom. If I can open the door. Here we go. And then this is the elevator. Oh, sorry. Should I go into the gym next? Stunning feature. Should we try that again? This is the 4th bedroom down. Sorry, I don't want to say downstairs. I want to say on the lower level because otherwise it makes it sound like it's like a basement. Which would be something else to just wake up in the morning and open the door. Hungover, plonk. This bathtub is inspired, this is an inspired Japanese, no. Okay. So upstairs there's 1,600 and, this way to the primary bedroom, but just, shoot, I lost it.